Hello guys, it's me Breza, and today we're going to start a new episode on Tower Defense Academy. And first of all, today's episode we're going to talk about placement for towers. So in Tower Defense Simulator, the best spot to put a soldier or any tower is a place where there's a curve, okay? Because when you put a curve right here, when you place a unit on a curve, it's gonna cover more area instead of one straight line. The best spot to put it would be somewhere right here, but it's gonna be too far away, and there's some pros and cons to that, but I won't be talking about that in this episode. So basically, a lot of people put their soldiers right here. There's no point, okay? If you put your soldiers like right here, then you see you're only using half of the effective range. Be better if you put it like right here. And also keep in mind when you upgrade, the range will increase. So you gotta keep in mind for that. So the best spot to put it is gonna be right here, because once you upgrade it, it's gonna cover this area and also all the way up to here. Okay? If you're going to put troops here, the best troops to use is enforcers. If you have a military base, the best spot to put it is somewhere that is not on or near the tracks, because the military base does nothing, right? So basically the best spot is away from it. And if you do put it next to the tracks, you see it's gonna take up that space, so that means this paintballer wouldn't be there if I put this jeep right here. So the best spot is to put it out here. Like I said, the best spot to put a tower is somewhere near a corner or a curve like this, because like I said, it covers more space instead of this right here. As you can see, it only covers about here to here. If I cover this, it's going to be here to here and also here. That means it's going to be about this long, technically, okay? So if I put a tower right here, what I'm basically doing is covering the whole track over here, which means it's gonna cover like that much, okay? And here's another bad example. If you put a soldier here, there's better places to put it. So basically, the only range it has probably right now is right here. So basically, that's only this much. If the person were to put it right here, it will have slightly more. Another bad example is if you put your troops right here, because there's no point. Like the soldiers are not gonna be, or the zombies are not gonna be coming over here in a while unless there's a bad defense up there. It's better if you put it here, so you have a defense here, so you can kill these guys and get the money. The only time you should be putting troops in the back is if they're if you're in a certain situation where you're about to lose, like there's a magma boss right here with like 1,000 health. What you do is you sell your troops if you're at max, or you just place down a troop near one of these corners, because if you just put it, like if magma boss is like right here, you don't want to put it right here, because it will only cover this spot. Put it ahead somewhere with a corner. If there's like no corners like Candyland, then just put it somewhere that can cover the whole range, because don't put your troops next to the magma boss. You see there's a range circle, right? It's best if you move it back so it has more time to shoot the person, right? Another bad example is right here. Why are you clumping up this area? It's like the worst spot possible, because it will only cover this area right here. If the person were to put it right here, it'll be a bit better. Even though it's farther away, no zombies are coming past here, so this spot would be better because it would cover more area. And clumping your troops, there's some pros and cons. One pro is that it does more damage in one area. The con is that once you're at higher levels and there's like a tank or a carrier, they can stun your troops. So all these troops will be basically useless, okay? If a carrier blows up right here. Be better if you put it in. If you were to put these right here and they get stunned, they still have time to shoot because they're still covering this whole area. And this guy left, okay. So once you are about to die like this in late round and you're at max, the best thing to do is sell your high level towers and then place down the towers later on back as this is your last hope in surviving, which we won't probably will survive. If I didn't do that, then we would have died already. The only time the only time you should do this is if you're at a late round and you're about to die from very high HP enemies like these guys. This is your last defense, and it will help you, but most likely it will not. Most likely it will not save you, but sometimes it will, so do that. No matter what, you should do that once you're at max towers, because it's better than doing nothing.